All right, this is Jolie here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by the Source, Lawrence Okolie. How are you?
Yeah, I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Good. Just finished the face-off against Cieslak, of course. What did you see in his eyes? Did you see anything?
I don't really see anything in anyone's eyes when I'm doing a face-off with them. It's just the standard thing to do to get a picture, and then you move on. What matters is on fight night, when I land the first shot, I look at his eyes and see what's good then.
Okay. And you just said at the press conference you're 100% sure of a knockout. What makes you believe that?
I just believe in myself, and the reality is this guy's a human being that's going to feel something he's never felt before, and it's going to show in his body reaction.
When Eddie says things like you're the pound for pound one of the best punchers across boxing, how does that make you feel? Are you aware of how strong your punch power is, of course?
I need to do it against this kind of level and above to really solidify it. But yeah, it's something I know within myself, but it's such a small part of boxing power. There's so many other little elements. There's people who are 100% harder punchers than me, but they can't do what I've done. So it's just one part. I'm happy to have it, but I don't really get caught up in it.
And you say you need to do it against this type of opponent. Do you rank him as the best you fought?
I'll find out after the night. If I stop him in one round, does it take away his? I don't know. It's what it is. It's not about how. It's about how our styles mesh.
Of course, and coming into this fight, obviously everyone was expecting a fight with Breeder, so no, we're not going to talk about that because you're fighting Cieslak, but were you a little bit frustrated just at the start when you first got the call to say you're not fighting for unification fight?
Not really, because I think it's such a... I've realised that there's a lot of politics involved, so it's not as straightforward as I would like it to be, but so it is what it is, but ultimately the guy in boxing is good. I have to be razor sharp for it, and I'm going to be, and because of that I'm going to get the knockout.
Did you watch the Maccabi fight? Did you think he won that?
I thought it was a close fight, good fight, but it's like I said, it's all these guys, they're the same. They hits one, and the other hits they have back and forth. So I'm in there to dominate and not have close fights. None of my fights are close for that exact reason, so Sunday's going to be absolutely no different.
Now obviously you've been a confident guy throughout your career, but what has Shane installed in you in terms of confidence, in terms of skill, in terms of power, everything?
Well, managing the distance better, and also what he's good at is executing the confidence from the sparring and translating it on fight night. You know, I've always been good in the gyms and good enough to win fights on fight night, but winning in the way that I've been winning, it's a mixture of the two, the training and also application.
Who have you been sparring for this camp?
Chris Billion-Smith's been one of the main ones, and also David Niika, who's an Olympic bronze medalist. I've sparred a bunch of other guys earlier in camp, but those two were the ones that ended it off.
Okay, so if all goes well, or regardless of the outcome, how many times do you want to fight this year? Obviously, most people expecting you to.
Minimum 3 times, minimum, yeah.
And I know I said we won't speak about it, but you want to unify this year?
Yes, so that's why I have to win Sunday in the fashion I want to win it in, and then we can sit here and talk Sunday evening or Sunday night, and we'll know what's what.
And when you're out of camp, or maybe in camp, but you're not fighting at cruiserweight, you're a bit heavier. How do you feel differently, and kind of relating that to when you eventually go up to heavyweight?
At heavy, I feel pretty much the same. Just I'm a little bit sharper as I drop weight, but maybe not as physically strong. So it's a mixture.
And quickly on the heavyweight scene, AJ Usyk too. I know you're boys with AJ. How do you think he's going to fight in that second fight?
Well, I think he's going to fight well.
Do you think he gets the stoppage?
Yeah.
And then Fury White, potentially going to be at Wembley. Well, it'll be at Wembley Stadium, April 23rd. How do you see that fight going?
I think Fury's the favourite, but it's up to Fury to actually make it happen. You know, White is a hard fight for anyone in the world. Physically strong, believes in that hook, trains hard, so yeah, it'll be a good fight.
Last of all, we spoke a while back now, but you said you wanted to potentially own a McDonald's. You got like half a shoe of McDonald's on at the moment. Yeah, I need to get a photo of that to put on the video, but what's the latest? Are you going to own a Mackey's in the next 5 years?
Oh yeah, no, easily. I could. It's just you have to do a process to get one. So obviously already in talks, but they don't just let you buy one. You have to actually do like a 6-month course. But with training, it's hard to get the 6 months free to do it. So it's mix. It's a mix. We'll see. I might take 6 months after I win. Who knows? But we'll get it done.
For the music, any new music coming soon?
Hopefully, after I've got this knockout, I'll put it all together and we'll have some fun.
Is that a new Penny Boys chain, or have you had this?
No, this one's the same one. A nice present that I got given, but it's good.
Respect, man. Best of luck. Thank you, bro.